Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you may be. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of our soul family. Thank you. If you're tuning in for the first time, you've stumbled upon the daily download. This is a 15-minute meditation and dedication to you and to creating the space for you to ask for and download what it is you would like your day, your week, your life to be like. And today is a very, very special day because over the evening we had the full moon say hello in the sign of Libra, and it is the full moon eclipse. You may be perceiving and feeling that there are some shifts that are happening in your relationships. This is the time to really. I woke up with a horoscope. For those of you who are on CoStar, I woke up with my horoscope. My horoscope said, um, "You can cut the ties today, forever." And I thought that was really, really keen advice for this incredible energy with the eclipses. It's okay to every once in a while cut ties and really, really cut ties for good with energies and people and situations that are no longer working for you. And what will it take? What will it take for us to actually recognize that energy that everything that shows up in our life is really truly a vibrational match to what we're asking for. It may not seem like a vibrational match to what you're asking for, but it is. And so when things shift sometimes so dramatically and we get rid of old energies, it is often because we have been asking for something so much greater and we have been unwilling to receive it. And now in this space, this is where we actually get to receive the support, the nurturing, the friendships, the collaborations, all of those that we've been waiting for, right? And so we have an old point of view that when one door closes, it stays closed. But you know the old saying, when one door closes, another one opens. That is true. That is true. And that is true energetically as well. So I'd like for us to dedicate, and also something that I found today too is, I've been doing some really powerful inner child work. And I woke up this morning and I was doing a practice, an inner child practice of mine. And I also realized too how much of who we are and the choices that we make now have really, really, really been reactively instilled in us when we were young, small children, right? And so what if we could change and create something new with that? What if we could change a new reality with that? If we could invite a new possibility into our lives with ourselves, create a new relationship with ourselves. Okay, so those are some of the really exciting energies that we have that are available to us here with this full moon eclipse in the sign of Libra. So what else is possible? You can also ask this beautiful question: who wants to come play with me? Who wants to collaborate with me? Who wants to have fun with me? I've been asking this question, and literally this amazing Dutch woman showed up on my front doorstep today who I've known from different circles online, and she reached out to me and she was like, "Oh my God, you live in Amsterdam now." She's like, "Can we exchange body processes and bars?" And I said, "Yes, of course." And so she came over this morning, and she happens to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful collaborator. And she said, "Oh, let's collaborate together. I want to promote you here in the Netherlands and across Europe." And so, honestly, when you ask, you receive. You just never know how it's going to show up. So keep asking. Okay. So let's go ahead and begin the meditation today. Let's close our eyes and let's find ourselves in our heart. And from this beautiful space, I would like to dedicate our practice today to all of those innocent souls whose lives were lost in the terrorist act in Moscow, and also to those who are holding on, recovering. Let's please dedicate our practice to them today. So from this space, let's begin and let's take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our awareness to the center of the earth. And from this space in the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling in the center of the earth. From here, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. And now see yourself in this ball of light. Imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher, and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up beyond there, out into different layers of light, out past Earth's atmosphere, out through the galaxies, out through those different layers, and through a golden-like light, and through the golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, and through a jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. And from here, we will ask for some downloads for the group today. And as a reminder, all you have to do is say yes to receive them. So first of all, let's tap into this energy of this eclipse. And let's actually invite that energy into our lives. How can it be a contribution to us? What would it take for it to be a contribution to us? What is it that we can contribute to, learn from, grow from, experience that would change everything? What relationships do we want to elevate or get rid of? And what would it take to transform all of our relationships into creation ships? So if you'd like to receive all of those, just say yes. So would you like to know what it feels like to be brave enough to face your childhood? Many of us block out our childhood, or we block out our childhood traumas because we don't want to relive them. We don't want to go back there. And by all means, this is not about going to the past to live in the past, but it is about going to the past so that we can change and transform everything. So would you like to know what it feels like to acknowledge that you can open those doors to allow those old previous ways that you may have adopted in this current lifetime, in this current choice? Would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to be mindful of those, to release yourself from those and to change those experiences, that you've learned all that you need to learn from them, that it's safe for you to grow from them, to transform them? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, and is in every single cell of your body, to have the creator's definition of bravery, that you know how to, when to, where to, and that it's safe for you to be brave, to allow yourself to be brave? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to have the creator's definition of second chances? I'm hearing. So some of these relationships that you may have actually decided to cut ties with, I'm getting that you just need to reinvent them, right? What can you reinvent with them? What would you like to get rid of in your relationships? What would you like to elevate in your relationships? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, and is to know that you're worthy of speaking your truth, that you know how to speak your truth, that you're safe for you to speak your truth, and that by speaking your truth, you can actually receive even more of what you're asking for. If you'd like that, please say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like to ask for what you want? That you're worthy of asking for what you want in every single area of your life. Whether it is from a physical being, whether it is from the energies around you, whether it is from the universe, the source, the creator, anything. Would you like to have the creator's definition of what it means to ask? And would you like to transform that energy, that ask, into something great for you? If you like that, say yes. So, would you like to know what it feels like to get your feet wet, meaning to try something new? Whether it is in the area of relationship or whether it is in the area of possibility, would you like to know what it feels like to try something new? Would you like to know what it feels like to know that it's never too late to try something new? If you'd like that, say yes. This beautiful soul who came over this morning was so amazing. She said, "Oh, that we have this place." She's like, "It's really cool. I think you would love it." She said, "It's a place where they do like poetry readings and poetry slams, and people can get up and sing and do this and do that." And she's like, "I feel like it would be a contribution." And it's funny because I've been one of the things that I was asking for here was a place where I could go and actually read my poetry and do like poetry salons. I'd always wanted to do that in New York, but I never got around to it, and I just never felt light to me. How interesting that it feels so light here. So would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, and is to try something new? Great. So would you like to know what it feels like to be clear with what you require in your life? What you require for you, what you require for the universe, what you require to be a contribution for you? If you'd like that, say yes. Amazing. Great. So now let's shift our energy to those who require healing today. As a reminder, let's please continue to send healing and light to all of those that have been affected by the terrorist act in Moscow this weekend, especially those souls who are in the hospital recovering, many, I'm sure, fighting for their life. Please send them unconditional light and love. Let's also please send healing to Will for a full recovery. Let's also please send healing and light to Gary, to Martha, to Tom and Judy, to Sarah, to Grace, to G, to Stephanie, to Lipple Bracel, to Carrie, and last but not least, would you like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. Now let's take our palms and rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And now let's place our palms over our eyes. Our eyes are the windows to our soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here and for showing up today and for being a part of this amazing experience. You know, today is also, this weekend has also been the holiday of Purim, which always happens on the full moon of the sign of Pisces. And it is a beautiful time to transform your doubts into certainty. So what doubts you have in your life, what would it take for us to acknowledge them as lessons learned so that you can move on and have certainty in your life and everything that you're asking for? So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, a beautiful day, and we'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Bye,
Love you.
guys. I love you, mommy. I love you,
Thank you,
mom.
honey.
Of course. Have a wonderful day, guys.
You too. Enjoy that
Bye.
furniture.
Will.